Good evening. I am Heather Ayer, President of the Board of Trustees for the 279 Foundation. Thank you for being here to help us celebrate the many achievements and success stories of the students, volunteers, and staff in Osseo area schools. And before we go any further, I'm going to go off script. I'm sorry, Susan. She loves it when I do that. I just want to take a moment to recognize District 279 Foundation staff. Susan and Grace, they're trying to run away. As a chair for a different event for 279, I know that the chairs get to do things like choose the theme and the napkin colors and the food. We get to do the fun stuff, whereas they get to do the timelines and the schedules and this script that I'm not following. So before I really make a mess of the program and get us completely off, if you could just join me in a quick round of applause for them. This program will be played on CCX Media, Channel 20, or Channel 859. Please check your programs for dates and times. At this time, we're going to ask you to silence your cell phones and join me in welcoming the 8th grade orchestra from Northview Middle School.
volunteered to do this just a couple of weeks ago when our music supervisor for the district, Christine Witherman, let us know that she needed somebody. And so these students volunteered at the last minute. We are still preparing this music for of getting this music learned for May 25th. If you would like to come and hear us on May 25th at Northview Middle School, we will have a fabulous concert including all 6th through 8th grade. All right, roll moms up.
Good evening. My name is Joseph Anton, and I am a trustee of the District 279 Foundation and chair of this event. On behalf of the trustees, I want to thank you for joining us for this special evening. We take a great deal of pride in this opportunity to showcase the success of individuals in Osseo area schools and the learning community at this event. I would like to take a moment to recognize this evening's sponsors. Thank you to our award ceremony sponsors, First Student and Russ and Kathy Funk. Thank you to our award category sponsors, ATS&R Planners, Architects, and Engineers, Ibby Gilmore, and Karen Jager. We are also grateful to our dinner sponsors, Anton Enterprises, Maple Grove Pearl Vision, Linda Pascoe, St. Paul Linoleum and Carpet Company, and True Stone Financial Credit Union. Thank you also to the numerous community members who have made a donation to honor our award recipients. We wish to express our sincere gratitude to our committee members for the beautiful setting, Jeff Onsorge, Melanie Gates, Chef Jim, and the kitchen staff for the excellent dinner, Northview Middle School 8th grade orchestra for their performance, and the Park Center Senior High gymnastics team who volunteered to be the servers during the dinner portion of our event. Each of the award recipients have been chosen to be recognized this evening. The award descriptions that will be read were written by the person who nominated each award recipient. Award recipients, as you hear your name, please step forward to receive your medallion and then step back into line as the next name is read. Our first category will recognize an individual nominated for making a significant investment in developing their own talents. The medallions will be presented by Foundation Trustees Heather Ayer and Josie Schuett. The award recipient in the category of significant investment in developing their own talents exhibits unique expressions of creativity or talent. The award recipient in this category is Mason Wesley, student at Birch Grove Elementary. Mason is the very epitome of a Birch Grove Elementary student. From an early age, Mason showed significant talent in all areas of the arts, drama, visual art, and choir. He has been involved in troops in 2nd grade and in school musicals since 1st grade. He is a dedicated young man and very deserving of this award. Congratulations, Mason. Our next category will recognize those making a significant investment in overcoming adversity. The individuals honored tonight display the ability to bounce back despite significant challenges and show courage and resiliency in living their lives. These award recipients serve as an inspiration to others, seeing joy in daily living and finding the personal strength to overcome incredible obstacles. The award recipients in this category are Jacob Brink, student at Cedar Island Elementary. Jacob is a joy spreader to both students and staff at Cedar Island Elementary. He has the unique ability to instantly bring a smile to anyone's face with one of his musical numbers, dance moves, or karate skills. His positive attitude and enthusiasm for learning are noted by all with whom he interacts. Jacob has worked diligently in school to achieve all his academic success. Jacob is a light of joy and enthusiasm within the elementary community, and we know that he will continue to shine bright as he prepares for his new adventures in the middle school and beyond. Congratulations, Jacob. Kyrie Cardozo Hernandez, student at 279 Online Senior High. Kyrie Cardozo Hernandez is an outstanding student and a wonderful individual. She started in our district not knowing English in her first year, and she displayed incredible personal resiliency and determination in overcoming many challenges throughout her first 2 years. She has maintained a 3.9 GPA throughout high school while challenging herself to take more rigorous coursework. Beyond all of her hard work in school, she is a positive leader among her peers and maintains an optimistic perspective on life and her future. She is a genuinely caring and humble individual. She lights up any room with her positive and generous nature. She is determined to make a positive impact on the lives of other people in her surrounding community as she pursues her college degree next year. Congratulations, Kyrie. Ian Fry, student, early childhood and special education. Ian is unable to join us this evening. Ian is 3 years old and has already blossomed into a driven, courageous, and authentic kid. For some people, it takes many years to grow into someone with those characteristics that others look up to. For Ian, it was not without facing his own set of challenges in life that made him who he is today. With the challenges that life threw at Ian, he has continued to take on the world with such eagerness and grace, and that courage has made him so admirable. Ian started off his first days at preschool being unsure and at times tearful, but he always persevered, propelling himself into the preschooler that now laughs down the halls. Instead of keeping up, he is leading. Congratulations, Ian. Rory Hove Townsend, student, graduated in January from Osseo Area Learning Center. Rory is an excellent student who has overcome challenges despite the pandemic. Many of the Osseo Area Learning Center students struggled to maintain their studies through distance learning and found themselves facing the possibility of aging out before graduating. However, once schools were back in person, Rory made huge efforts to make sure that didn't happen to him. He worked so hard to get back on track and ended up graduating earlier than expected. Rory did excellent work in the face of difficult odds and absolutely deserves this recognition. Congratulations, Rory. Stacy Jones, secretary, and Martha Hertle, school nurse at Elm Creek Elementary. Stacy and Marta have gone above and beyond over the last 2 years to support our community through multiple COVID challenges, between filling out COVID forms, distributing masks and home tests, administering tests, fielding questions, tracking symptoms. While executing their full-time jobs, they show patience, care, and compassion towards everyone. Our school is a safer and kinder place because of them. They rose to the challenge of supporting multiple perspectives while following district guidelines and keeping our community cohesive. Thank you, Stacy and Mark. Colin O'Brien, educator at the Educational Service Center. Colin has been a major contributor to the development of COVID processes for both students and staff. Colin has been available 24/7 to respond to and support all stakeholders during this challenging pandemic. He was inspirational as he connected and pulled together resources in partnership with multiple departments such as information systems, student services, human resources, building leaders, and frontline staff to manage the response to COVID. Colin has built a reputation as being the go-to person and has built a great amount of trust with district and site leadership. Colin has also worked very closely with the Minnesota Department of Health to coordinate and take action to help facilitate a centralized approach to COVID mitigation for the past 2 years. The process Colin created assists the sites tremendously in an effort to reduce the demands the pandemic has placed on them. Colin is attentive to site needs and continuously problem solves with them to improve process and procedures. Congratulations, Colin. DeCaris Silla, student, Fair Oaks Elementary. Resilient. That is the word that comes to mind for this young scholar, DeCaris Silla. Being resilient in the face of adversity is challenging for even the strongest adults, which is what makes this child's character so impressive. Each day, DeCaris approaches life with a positive attitude and a creative spirit. He seeks out challenges and opportunities to create art, write stories, and connect with others, even when the world is not kind or fair. He is kind and shows respect to everyone he comes across. People are drawn to DeCaris because of the positive energy he exudes in any space that he is in. He takes responsibility for his academic achievement and verbally shares his goals and hopes and dreams for his future. This young man's future is bright because of these characteristics. He is kind, he is creative, and he is especially resilient. Congratulations, DeCaris. Lila Tajader, student, Oakview Elementary. Lila is an amazing role model. For the last 6 years, Lila has navigated the halls of Oakview Elementary with her power wheelchair and a smile on her face. Born with cerebral palsy, she perseveres through each challenge she encounters through hard work and determination. She is a leader in her school community, sharing her experiences through teachable moments about her disability with staff and classmates, fostering an atmosphere of genuine acceptance. Lila's spunk lights up our classroom, and she spreads joy and kindness each and every day. Lila excels academically and pushes herself beyond normal limits, facing adversity head-on. She is truly a remarkable individual that Oakview staff have experienced the immense pleasure of teaching for the last 6 years. Lila has graced us all with life lessons, teaching students and staff about adversity and perseverance, and rising to meet the challenges encountered every day. Congratulations, Lila. Excuse me just a moment. Sorry about that. Our next category is making a significant investment in the betterment of education. We have several award recipients to recognize this category, so we will have 2 readers. The first group of awards will be read by Foundation Trustee Kelly Wilson. Trustee Heather Ayer will assist me in presenting the medallions.
This category, significant investment in the betterment of education, consists of students, staff, and volunteers. By their work and deeds, they have shown their dedication to creating a quality and successful learning environment for all students of all ages. The common theme uniting this group of honorees is selfless service and always going beyond what is expected. Individuals in this group are described as believing in excellence, never too busy to assist a student, and making each lesson meaningful for their students. Their achievements are ones of self-sacrifice, compassion, and dedication. And recipients, when your name is called, please take a step forward to receive your medallions. The award recipients in this category will start with Kayla Badgie, Educator, 279 Online Elementary School. Kayla is a 4th grade teacher at 279 Online. Her enthusiasm about teaching and learning is evident in her instruction, interactions with students, and collaboration with colleagues. Kayla has a genuine desire to determine the best way to meet the needs of each learner in her classroom, and is also the biggest advocate for her students. She regularly reviews and analyzes student data to assist in planning for both targeted instruction and acceleration opportunities for students. She maximizes every minute of the school day to ensure that students continue to grow both academically and socially. Her classroom learning community is filled with high expectations, active engagement, and critical thinking. Her students are lucky to have such an amazing teacher that is dedicated and committed to improving student outcomes for all learners. Congratulations, Kayla. Eunice Boywell, Educator, 279 Online, Middle School. Eunice is a middle school math teacher in 279 Online. Eunice is a phenomenal teacher with an amazing talent for helping students feel brave in her space. One step in her classroom and you can feel that it is a safe place to take risks and show up as your authentic self. Every class period begins with a soft start. Students arrive to a classroom filled with music, warm welcomes, and visual directions on how to prepare for class. Once class begins, the connections and engagement between Eunice and her students reveal that it is a classroom filled with mutual respect. These positive relationships contribute to a classroom that actively engages in their learning. Eunice ensures that all students in her classroom have access to the content. She provides scaffolding of instruction, guided practice, and gives students immediate feedback to assist them in meeting the learning targets for each class period. Eunice is a dedicated and a responsive educator that deserves to be recognized for her hard work. Congratulations, Eunice. Heather Brown, educator, Fernbrook Elementary. Heather is unable to join us this evening. Heather is at the top of her field as an English language teacher, and she brings so much more than that to the Fernbrook Elementary community. Heather's work helps English language students become multilingual, with kids ready to exit from service to kids who come to this country with no previous exposure to English, and they all grow. In addition to her great technical and pedagogical gifts, Heather teaches teachers. She coaches classroom teachers around instructional strategies that work best for the students she serves. And if that wasn't enough, Heather is a protector through and through. From students experiencing trauma in their own homes to children escaping frighteningly unsafe situations in other countries, Heather is there for them and their families as a powerful advocate. Fernbrook is more than fortunate to count Heather Bruin as a member of the Flyer Nation. Congratulations, Heather. Gwen Dorfeld, educator, Parkbrook Elementary. Parkbrook Elementary has been fortunate to have such a dedicated and giving employee as Gwen. She's been on the Title I team for the last 14 years and has a true passion and special talent for working with students that need reading intervention support. She makes learning to read fun by adding her own flair to a story she's reading or by having a picnic on the floor. She creates a positive learning environment by her encouragement, and her students are excited and happy to come to her class. Gwen gives her time and talents not only during the school day, but also to her students and colleagues after school. She choreographed and led the dance moves for staff to perform at a winter program, played piano for the student choir, played in the school band, and led an after-school reading class. She is hardworking, organized, competent in her work, and fun to be around. Gwen is retiring this year, and while we will miss her greatly, we are happy for her and wish her all the very best. Congratulations, Gwen. Gail Dutton, Administrative Educational Support Professional, Osseo Middle School. Gail is retiring after 25 years in Osseo School District. During her 11 years at Osseo Middle School, she's worked extremely hard to create a safe and welcoming environment. She goes out of her way to create positive experiences for students and families. Gail's dedication to Osseo Middle School and community has been greatly appreciated, and she will be missed. Best wishes for you in retirement. Congratulations, Gail. Celeste Enderly, educator, Brooklyn Middle STEAM School. Celeste has been a true champion for students and teachers throughout her career as a math and instructional coach. She leads by example, is willing to modify and adjust based on the needs of students, and focuses our attention on making math fun and engaging. This year, for example, she has taken on 3 different teaching math roles in order to provide some consistency with a rich math experience for our students. Celeste has a wealth of knowledge, and her approach to supporting teachers is appreciated and effective. Throughout her career, she has always been willing to learn new things and has worked tirelessly to implement her new skills into her instruction. Celeste has left a major impact on the minds and hearts of students and staff at Brooklyn Middle STEAM School. Congratulations, Celeste. Linda Hoden, Educator, Early Childhood and Family Education. Linda Hoden exemplifies a lifelong commitment to education. In retirement, Linda has given her time, talents, and resources to the Early Childhood and Family Education program in an unprecedented way. Linda served our families as a substitute teacher in any capacity needed: children's teacher, parent educator, and screener. No matter the length of the assignment, Linda has cheerfully shown up to help. Without her dependable support, the program would not have been able to provide consistency for scholars and parents during the pandemic. We symbolically roll out the red carpet to honor the role Linda has played in the Early Childhood Family Education program. Congratulations, Linda. Gail Huggins, Education Support Professional at Woodland Elementary. Gail is an amazing human being and Woodland staff member. She authentically engages with both students and staff in an easy, kind, and respectful manner. Every day she meets her students where they are to resolve issues and challenges, and that is not an easy task. She is patient and tries many techniques while working with students. Several students and staff mention how much they like and appreciate Gail for all that she does and how she makes them feel. She also helps the positive behavior interventions and support program and the school store. Gail realizes the importance of nutrition for students and the important role it plays in academic achievement. She's helped many students out with food, like breakfast and snacks. Gail gives of her own time before school and on her lunch breaks to help with the Every Meal program. Gail is such an important staff member, and these are only some of the amazing things she contributes by showing her commitment to education through sharing her time, talents, and resources at Woodland Elementary. Congratulations, Gail. Pam Kelly, Administrative Educational Support Professional, Fair Oaks Elementary. It sounds cliche, but Pam is the glue that holds everything together. As the building secretary at Fair Oaks Elementary, Pam is the person who does it all. Finds subs when we're short-staffed, answers the phones, greets families and visitors, creates newsletters, manages attendance, tracks down buses, delivers cold lunches and forgotten iPads, answers all the questions, and does it with a smile. Pam knows things about the school and procedures before anyone could even ask about them. In the face of this pandemic, she's been a problem solver, organizer, and creative thinker, doing all that she can to help keep Fair Oaks running smoothly so the staff, students, and families could continue to have a positive experience despite all the challenges. After serving Osseo area schools for over 35 years, she is all set to enjoy retirement. We will always remember her as the go-to for any questions or support, but more importantly, we'll remember her as a colleague and a friend. Congratulations. Taryn Kubelbeck, volunteer, Cedar Island Elementary. Taryn is unable to be with us this evening. She's been an active volunteer at Cedar Island Elementary for many years. She makes a big impact by looking for ways to enrich the learning experiences of students. She organized an end-of-the-year field trip to a bowling alley for 5th grade students, organized the Art Adventure program, and supported other volunteers to bring art into classrooms. When we were without a chairperson for our book fair, she stepped in to take on this project, which supports students in their love of reading. She currently serves as our PTO treasurer. Through it all, Taryn brings common sense and problem-solving sensibility, and Cedar Island Elementary is better for her contributions. Congratulations, Taryn. Candy Larson, Coordinator, Early Childhood Special Education. Candy is also unable to join us this evening. She has led the Early Childhood and Special Education program for 10 years and consistently advocates for the program and educates community members about its importance in Osseo area schools. Above all, she is a tremendous advocate for the early childhood and special education students and families. She puts our youngest students' needs above all and advocates for them every step of the way, whether it is for ensuring that they are getting the best services, better playground equipment, or technology. Her dedication, leadership, and encouragement of staff engaging in courageous equity conversations and being daring leaders are small fractions of the legacy that she will leave behind. Thank you, Candy, for your dedication to early childhood and special education and to Osseo area schools. Congratulations, Candy. Amy Luman, Educator, Birch Grove Elementary. Amy stepped in last year to teach in Birch Grove Elementary's Connect program. Since doing so, she also attends a master's program to obtain her special education license. She dedicates many hours outside of her contract time to research best practices to make sure her scholars are engaged and thriving. Amy's hard work and talent in the classroom makes her a perfect candidate for this award. Congratulations, Amy. As our first group exits the stage and our next group steps forward, I'd like to introduce our next award reader this evening. Retired principal for Osseo area schools and current interim principal at Rice Lake Elementary, Ann Mock. Foundation trustee Joseph Anton and I will present the medallions.
Rory McNamara, Enrollment Center Counselor. Lori is unable to join us this evening. As an Enrollment Center Counselor, Lori's commitment to education goes above and beyond. Every student enrollment into Osseo area schools is carefully reviewed by Lori. She understands the impact each missed school day has on a student and aims to review files in a timely manner. She always finds time to make and return calls, calm a nervous parent of a new kindergartner, or talk to a guardian of a transfer high schooler who falls short on credits. Her counseling experience is always evident, demonstrating the ability to listen as well as provide clear and concise information. Lori shares her wealth of knowledge pertaining to K-12 school requirements, and she is always willing to stop and share this information and resources with coworkers. Lori keeps our students as the center of her focus, assuring accurate and efficient enrollments. It is an honor to work with someone who is so authentically dedicated to the success of the students and who does so in such a positive, fun, and team-driven manner. Congratulations, Lori. Lori Mikola, Education Support Professional, Maple Grove Senior High. Lori has distinguished herself for her daily dedication and advocacy for her students. She serves as an English for specific purposes for our English language department, working with English learners and focusing all of her professional skills to enrich their daily education. When assigned to a class, she routinely operates much like a co-teacher to many students, striving not only to support their learning, but to equip herself with the knowledge and skills to provide additional layers of instruction for greater understanding. Simply put, her students are in the best hands when she is by their side. As a colleague, she fosters strong, positive relationships and is a natural collaborator. She is continuously seeking ways to work with staff members to facilitate services for her students, such as access testing. Always greeting coworkers warmly and with a smile, even through her mask, Lori leaves everyone feeling better after interacting with her. Maple Grove is proud to honor Lori Mikula as our Investment in Youth Staff Award recipient. Congratulations, Lori. Tasha Moskowitz, educator, Osseo Area Learning Center. Tasha continuously sets the example for staff in terms of advocating for students and equity work. She readily provides support to anyone who asks, both staff and students. Her skills and experience have proven invaluable at Osseo Area Learning Center and has increased our school's capacity to serve our students. She is a phenomenal educator and individual. We are lucky to have her around. Congratulations, Tasha. Dawn Nelson, educator, Oakview Elementary. Dawn is unable to join us this evening. Dawn is a resource at Oakview Elementary who goes above and beyond her library media specialist role to enrich our classrooms and students with her knowledge and experience. Her love of reading is shared with all of our students, from the youngest preschooler to the 5th grade class. She constantly finds ways to enhance the media center experience for our community. Her knowledge of technology and robotics is happily shared with staff and students, both during the school year and in the summer. Dawn has the unique perspective of seeing the needs and strengths of the whole building, and she has been a consistent presence on our PTO as a staff liaison. Anytime one has a question or seeks a resource, Dawn knows where to look or has an idea of how to get the answer. She is always willing and very open to requests and opportunities. Dawn is a true asset to our Oakview community. Congratulations, Dawn. Chris Nelson, educator, Basswood Elementary. Chris Nelson is an amazing resource special education teacher at Basswood Elementary. Chris always looks for the strengths in children and easily creates rapport with students while focusing on the whole child. She goes above and beyond to make the students feel special, cared for, and loved in her presence while welcoming them with a smile. This fosters a positive learning environment that meets the diverse needs of her learners. She laughs at herself and always makes a comfortable and safe learning space for her students to make mistakes and grow. Chris has the highest level of respect for her students and takes each relationship personally. She accepts students where they are at and prepares them for learning as they move through their elementary journey to achieve their dreams. She has shed her fair share of tears of joy and in celebration of what her students achieve and who they become as confident individuals. Chris brings positivity, creativity, and humor into her lessons, which motivates and encourages her students to reach their highest potential. All of her students trust her, look up to her, and respect her. She's an asset to Basswood and the whole community. Congratulations, Chris. Joshua Newer, Educator, 279 Online, Senior High. Joshua is a high school biology teacher at 279 Online. Joshua has amazing rapport with his students. The rapport between them has helped turn his classroom into a learning space where students feel supported, valued, and heard. If you were to visit his classroom, you would see joy, laughter, and a love for learning. He provides students with rigorous learning experiences that require them to think critically and apply their learning to relevant, real-world situations. Joshua's efforts and expertise do not go unnoticed. His commitment to students and student learning is commendable. Congratulations. Congratulations, Joshua. Becky Rose, Education Support Staff and Family Engagement Coordinator, Palmer Lake Elementary. Becky Rose adds immersive value to Palmer Lake community as a Title I interventionist and as the volunteer coordinator. Becky creates positive relationships with her striving readers. Our students love working with her, and they put forth great effort as they find success as readers. As the volunteer coordinator, Becky builds a solid volunteer base at Palmer Lake and leads the way in offering our families culturally relevant experiences. The forefront of everything Becky does has equity as the driving force. Her anti-racist conversations and actions make her a change maker. The status quo doesn't flow with Becky. The Palmer Lake community is so fortunate to benefit from her dedication to children. Congratulations, Becky. Laura Thompson, Educator, Rush Creek Elementary. Laura Thompson positively impacts and excites all students at Rush Creek Elementary through the advancement of their learning. Laura stretches students to help them become lifelong learners. She challenges teachers to enhance their knowledge and classroom teaching by sharing skills she has learned. She works with students in various activities such as Destination Imagination, STEM Night, and Math Masters. With Laura's leadership and commitment of her time, the Destination Imagination teams have made it to global finals multiple years. Laura not only invests in the education of the students and teachers at Rush Creek, but is a lifelong learner herself. She has a positive attitude, loves her job, and has made a significant investment in the betterment of education. Congratulations, Laura. J.T. Turner, Educator, Student Management Specialist, Park Center, Senior High. After a long career in the NFL and working in education in the Twin Cities, J.T. found his home at Park Center in the fall of 1997. For 25 years, J.T. has been a vital part of the Pirate family. As a student management specialist, he has been a counselor, mentor, role model, and educator for countless students. He instills accountability, discipline, and commitment while he listens and shows empathy. Anyone who knows JT knows he truly cares about each student and wants the best for all of them. We appreciate all he has done for Park Center. We wish him well as he retires at the end of the school year. And as the saying goes, once a pirate, always a pirate. Congratulations, JT. Joanne Wallen, educator, Maple Grove Middle School. Joanne is unable to join us this evening, but her husband Scott is accepting the award on her behalf. Joanne Wallen has been a social worker at Maple Grove Middle School for many years. Every year, no matter the circumstances, Joanne puts her heart and soul into her work with her students, families, and staff. Joanne has been a leader providing support to students and families with everything from supporting mental health, finding resources for basic needs, and being a champion for special education. Congratulations, Joanne. Russ Wilkinson, educator, Osseo Education Center. Russ is a passionate and innovative teacher who consistently designs instruction to be inclusive, relevant, and engaging. When Russ came to the Osseo Education Center from Fair Oaks Elementary, he was like a deer in the headlights. He was moving from teaching early elementary scholars to teaching scholars ages 18 to 21 and preparing them to transition into life after school. His passion for learning and true dedication to his scholars helped him quickly acclimate to having a significant impact on the scholars, families, and staff of Osseo Education Center. He is always bubbly and smiley, quick to laugh, and is always developing new learning activities, such as bringing in special speakers that will help scholars become more aware of the opportunities, services, and support that are available to them in the community. Russ encourages scholars to try new things and stretch themselves beyond their comfort zone in order to help them build confidence in their abilities rather than be held back by disabilities. His positive impact on scholars is highlighted by the high number of families and scholars who continue to stay in touch with him after they have graduated. Russ inspires each and every scholar and colleague to achieve their dreams, contribute to community, and engage in a lifetime of learning. Congratulations, Russ. Elizabeth Shawn, educator, Educational Service Center. Elizabeth Shawn works tirelessly to support students as they work towards graduation. As a Check and Connect staff development assessment specialist with student services, Elizabeth's work has life-changing implications for scholars and their families, as she and her team of mentors help to ensure student success on a daily basis. Elizabeth, in collaboration with teachers, students, and families, builds relationships that are centered around trust and respect for each other, as well as the community. She brings together Check and Connect students and families through a variety of opportunities that range from in-building community builders to family-centered projects at home to school-based activities such as sporting events. She was recently invited to be a panel presenter at the Check and Connect annual conference due to her exceptional leadership and support in implementing Check and Connect with fidelity at Osseo area schools. Elizabeth also offers students the opportunity to explore post-secondary academics and work opportunities through a variety of informative community outings. Elizabeth's work goes beyond Osseo area schools. Congratulations, Elizabeth. The following award recipients are being recognized for making a significant investment in helping the community. Foundation Trustee Gretchen Peel will be reading the award descriptions. Maple Grove City Council Member Karen Jaeger and Foundation Trustee Kelly Wilson will be presenting the medallions.
This award category is a significant investment in helping the community. These dedicated, caring people give thousands of volunteer hours so that our communities can thrive. These recipients often put service to others over their own needs. They are the first to step up and say, "I can help. Just tell me when and where." The award recipients in this category are Heather Ayer, Secretary at Rice Lake Elementary. Heather Ayer goes above and beyond basic needs for the betterment of education, students, and her community. She participates and chairs many well-known activities, including a night out, District 279 Foundation's Board of Trustees, Rice Lake Elementary PTO, building events, fundraisers, book fairs, student dance, and staff appreciation. Developing positive role models offering support student groups, and is a leader in her own neighborhood. On top of these accolades, Heather holds the daunting position of school secretary at Rice Lake and all that position entails. Heather sees a need and volunteers to fill that need, sometimes single-handedly. Heather's super strengths lie in her organizational skills and her ability to predict and oversee a bigger picture. She is known for piloting district programs and analyzing those programs for the benefit of staff, parents, students, and developing systems for the safety and beginning with students at a building level. She is involved in mentoring peers and in district level activity. Heather is recognized across the district for her experience and attention to detail. It is hard to put into words the effect Heather has on us. Heather is an asset to us all, and we are proud to be her peers and, more importantly, her friends. Congratulations, Heather. Gail Chapman, volunteer, the Osseo Area Retired Educators. The Osseo Area Retired Educators are proud to recognize Gail Chapman for her significant investment in helping the community. Gail taught English at Brooklyn Junior High for 39 years, retiring in 2005. She also volunteered at Adult Basic Education and taught evening classes for 10 years. Gail has been very active in St. Gerard's Catholic Church, coordinating loaves and fishes, and is currently part of their parish council. Since retiring, Gail has volunteered at Brooklyn Avenues for Youth and North Memorial Hospital, as well as tutored students of various ages. Currently, she volunteers giving rides to others for medical appointments, reading Osseo Area Retired Educators scholarship applications, and helping select Osseo Book Club speakers. Thank you, Gail, for giving back to the District 279 community in so many ways. Congratulations, Gail. Madeline Delcato, a student at Maple Grove Middle School. Maddie Delcato is part of a unified advisory classroom with regular education students and special education students. Maddie has gone above and beyond to make all students feel accepted and included. She goes out of her way to show caring and compassion for others. She is a selfless person, putting the needs of others ahead of her own. Outside of the classroom, Maddie contributes to the community by participating in soccer and student council. Congratulations, Madeline. Gail Dubester Litt, an educator and substitute teacher at Northview Middle School. Ms. Dubester Litt has provided Northview Middle School with a significant amount of her time and energy throughout her time substituting for Osseo area schools. She comes in every day with a positive attitude and works incredibly hard to support the students we serve. She is an amazing educator and human being. We will be forever grateful for her service. Congratulations, Gail. Janae Khanna, a student at Zanewood Community School. It is evident through Janae's actions that she is dedicated to her community. Janae displays a great sense of empathy for those around her. She adheres to the needs of others when she sees that someone is in need of help. Janae aspires to see change in the world around her and creates goals to make her community a place where all people are seen as valuable and heard. Janae's deep care for her community makes her a strong candidate for this award. Congratulations, Janae. Cody Kreiser, a student at Maple Grove Senior High. Cody has been very impactful to his community and looks to serve wherever he is. Cody has been captain for cross country the past 2 years, and this commitment includes mentoring young runners, leading by example, and running practices all summer with the other captains. In Nordic skiing, as a captain, Cody has stepped up as a leader, looking to lead and teach the younger skiers as they learn this new sport. As a track captain, Cody's peers recognize that he is a young man that they want to follow and that they trust as their leader. He is a servant leader in all that he does. Cody has also been a baseball and softball umpire, where he was able to build relationships with kids and mentor them in a different role. Lastly, Cody is heavily involved in National Honor Society. He has volunteered countless hours picking up trash throughout the community, cleaned and decorated the school, made blankets to donate, helped make meals, and more. Maple Grove Senior High is proud to recognize Cody as our Investment in Youth Student Honoree. Congratulations, Cody. Amy Peterson, nurse at Edenbrook Elementary. Amy creates an upbeat student environment on a daily basis with her encouragement, positive attitude, and her high expectations for the students she serves. Amy consistently demonstrates her love for caring for our students at Edenbrook Elementary. Her role as COVID coordinator throughout the last 2.5 years of the pandemic has been exemplary. Amy's commitment to our building community and families is second to none. Throughout all the stresses of COVID, Amy's work ethic is admirable. She shows up every day with a contagiously positive attitude that causes everyone around her to smile. Edenbrook and District 279 are so fortunate to have her as a part of our team. It is our honor and privilege to award her as Edenbrook's Investment in Youth Award recipient. Congratulations, Amy. Reese, the secretary at Crestview Elementary. As the first point of contact for families, students, community members, and other staff, Sue is an invaluable member of the Crestview community. In a work environment that ranges from busy to chaotic, Sue masterfully manages multiple priorities and serves as a resource of abundant information. On any given day, she interacts with individuals with a variety of needs and responds to each of them efficiently, effectively, and with care. Sue also has a healthy sense of humor and puts it to good use at the appropriate times. Congratulations, Sue. Grant Smith, Maple Grove Police Officer, Sergeant at Osseo Senior High. Sergeant Smith has served our scholars and families in our community for several years. Scholars see him as a source of support and look to him for guidance on difficult issues. He has spoken in classrooms, met with community members, and attended numerous events to support all of our scholars. He has been a champion for our families and an advocate for our students of color. Sergeant Smith has been a role model for many of our youth and continues to work closely with our school in times of need. Congratulations, Grant. Dave Spatafor, volunteer at Weaver Lake Elementary. Dave Spatafor is Weaver Lake Elementary's volunteer extraordinaire. He has tutored small groups, worked with small groups using Concept Quest, and has served an extra term as PTO president. He continues to promote and encourage STEM programming. Congratulations, Dave. Our next category is making a significant investment in their own learning. We have several award recipients to recognize in this category, so we will have 2 readers. The first group of awards will be read by school board member Tanya Simons. Maple Grove City Council member Karen Jager will assist me in presenting the medallions.
In this category, these award recipients have made a significant investment in their own learning. The individuals exemplify perseverance, love of learning, outstanding work ethic, and humility. They are described as bright, self-motivated, enthusiastic learners who often do extra assignments. It is no surprise that these students are both humble and yet impressive. We congratulate all of you who have invested so much time, energy, and dedication in making yourself the best that you can be. The award recipients in this category are Ayo Demiji, Akin Dejume, student of Northview Middle School. Ayo Demiji represents the pinnacle of academic excellence because he has achieved the highest grade point average over his 3 years at Northview Middle School. Not only is he academically gifted, but his personal character and contributions to Northview Middle School and the larger community leaves us in awe. Congratulations, Ayo Demiji. Hadi Albatouche, student, Garden City Elementary. Hadi has been at Garden City Elementary since kindergarten. During his time at our school, he has been an exemplary student. He is a positive leader, focused on learning, but also known to have fun with peers. His peers look up to him, and his teachers have always commented on how he embodies our school-wide expectations of show respect, work together, improve every day, and make responsible choices. Hadi is on his way to middle school next year. He will be missed, but we know he will make a positive impression and represent Garden City well in his secondary journey. Congratulations, Hadi. Bryn Bomar, student, Elm Creek Elementary. Bryn is responsible, respectful, thoughtful, empathetic, and has a great work ethic. She is a quiet leader. She leads by her actions. She is co-editor of the school newspaper, on student council, school patrol, an Elm Creek TV producer, and a member of the school kindness club. Bryn takes ownership for her own learning. She may not always ask questions about something she doesn't understand in class, but she will email or put her very respectful note on the teacher's desk. She shows kindness to everyone. Congratulations, Bryn. Boone Bulafan, student, adult basic education. Boone is unable to join us this evening. After retirement, Boone made the decision to enroll in school to continue his learning. He has been a student in adult basic education since 2013, completing nearly 5,000 hours of study to improve his English and technology skills. During the pandemic, Boone engaged in online learning, mastering Google Meet and Classroom with his teachers and classmates, and even joined class from Florida, where he spends a part of each winter. Boone is truly the example of our students engaging in a lifetime of learning. Congratulations, Boone. Kito Chantavan, student, Parkbrook Elementary. Since Kito moved here from Laos, he has shown a clear desire to learn about everything and everyone. We knew working with him as an English learner that he was going to learn a great deal with his great curiosity of the world. He engages each task, questioning enough to learn from all his experiences. In addition, he values the experiences he has given and shows his inquisitiveness during the experiences in such a go-with-the-flow manner. There were hardships during COVID that Kito endured with a smile and a great attitude. He regularly showed up for all his classes and fully participated. Kito is a hard worker and demonstrates perseverance through all his work, even if it is challenging. He is a responsible leader who is involved within the school community by participating in patrol, language clubs, and other after-school and weekend opportunities. Other students are drawn to him for his positive nature, and therefore all his classmates want to be his friend. Kito is respectful and shows a true love for attending school and learning. Staff at Parkbrook Elementary cannot wait to see what the future holds for him. Congratulations, Kito. Neri Flores, student, adult basic education. Neri Flores joined Osseo Adult Basic Education in 2018 with a goal of earning his high school credential. He worked his way up through 5 levels of English classes in order to start preparing for the GED exams. Through hard work, perseverance, and commitment to his own learning, Neri reached his goal in January 2022 when he passed his 4th and final GED exam and earned his high school credential. Today he is working and considering the next steps in his education while also helping his younger brother get enrolled in ABE classes to help him reach his educational goals as well. Neri's commitment to his own learning is surpassed only by his commitment to helping his brother reach his goals as well. Congratulations, Neri. Warlali Hadagbe, student, Palmer Lake Elementary. Warlali is an incredible leader at her school and in her class. She is always willing to help teachers, classmates, and any guests in the school. She is a hard worker and strives to be an example for those around her. Warlali always has a positive attitude and positively impacts everyone around her. Palmer Lake is a better place because of her. Congratulations, Warlali. Mulea Jirdo, student, Edinbrook Elementary. Elected by his peers, Mulea Jirdo is Edenbrook Elementary's Student Council President. Mulia fully invests herself into her leadership role at Edenbrook, delicately balancing her student council duties with her own classroom assignments with a smile on her face. As a 5th grader, Mulia knows that she is expected to lead not only when it's convenient, but at all times. She accepts this challenge with grace and exemplifies it on a daily basis. Congratulations, Mulia. Destiny Holmes, Student Community-Based Vocational Assessment and Training. Destiny was hired to work at Tradition Senior Living for her first job, where she is a dishwasher Monday through Friday for 2 hours each day. Being a dishwasher can be overwhelming, taking care of large pots, pans, and numerous dishes for breakfast or lunch. Destiny takes pride in getting all the items rinsed, washed, dried, and put away. This first job is not easy, and Destiny adjusts to standing on her feet for long periods of time. In addition to washing dishes, Destiny delivers lunches to residents' rooms. When the district pivoted to distance learning, Destiny took the initiative to take a city bus to Tradition Senior Living until her district transportation restarted. Congratulations, Destiny. As our first group exits the stage and our next group steps forward, I would like to introduce our next award reader this evening, Superintendent Corey McIntyre. Foundation Trustee Gretchen Peel will assist me in presenting the medallions.
Our next award recipient in this category is DJ Johnson, student 279 Online Elementary School. DJ shows ownership of his own learning by signing in to each class every day. He actively participates during lessons while being respectful of the classroom expectations. He completes his assignments on his own and on time each day with his best work. DJ is also a very friendly classmate who shares and takes time to get to know others. Not only does he care for improving his academic abilities, he shows care for each person he meets. DJ brightens each space he is in and is an outstanding example for others. Congratulations, DJ. Elvin Langama, student, Basswood Elementary. Elvin is passionate about many things in life, including football, and he loves sharing those passions with his peers and teachers. During his time at Basswood Elementary, Elvin has demonstrated significant growth, both academically and socially. This past year, we've noticed Elvin's enjoyment in learning new skills and motivation to challenge himself more. Elvin's smile and positive personality is infectious, and has truly been a joy to see an increase in Elvin's self-confidence when achieving a learning goal. Congratulations, Elvin. Peace Macha, student, Park Center Senior High. Peace is a voracious student looking for ways to always improve her grades and prospects for future goals. She will ask for help, extra explanation, and teacher edits as she works vigilantly to do her best. Peace believes she can always improve as she navigates a new educational system and reach for higher expectations on top of being a new to the country and community. Part of her being able to come to the United States was proving to her mother that she would work hard for an education by getting good grades in her homeland first and then continue here. Peace did just that. After delays due to the pandemic, she came to the United States, Minnesota, and Park Center. She is a warrior and impresses her teachers daily. Congratulations, Peace. Olivia Moore, student, Fernbrook Elementary. Olivia displays tremendous work ethic no matter the obstacles. Here is something Olivia wrote to her pen pal recently. I have a hard time in reading and spelling, but it is okay. I have other strengths. Rather than giving up, she maintains a positive attitude and puts extra time and effort into her learning. An education support professional who has worked with her said, she gets excited when she understands things and she never, ever gives up. As a result, Olivia is showing tremendous growth in academics and confidence. Additionally, she has the biggest heart, is kind to all students and staff, and makes sure to thank her teachers every day on her way out the door. Congratulations, Olivia. Nazira Oku, student, Zanewood Community School. Nazira is always on task, looking for new books and challenging herself to do more. She is hardworking, driven, and mature. She encourages her peers to collaborate with one another and engage in their learning. She is a positive role model in her classroom and in younger grades as well. Nazira is a critical thinker who uses her skills to help those around her. Congratulations, Nazira. Samuel Olabi, student, Osseo Education Center. Throughout his years in Osseo area schools, Samuel has demonstrated great perseverance and commitment to learning. The staff that have seen and heard about his growth since elementary school are simply awed at the progress that he has made over the course of his schooling. Last year, his self-advocacy was instrumental in helping him move from being in Distance Learning Academy back to the Osseo Education Center in-person program. Staff regularly see Sam being aware and looking out for his fellow students, as well as staff members. He loves to hold the door open for others and has become a very personable young man. He has also developed an amazing sense of humor where he is able to enjoy the humor of others, say humorous things himself, and is able to laugh at himself. He has been steadfast in his desire to work at a fast food restaurant and has now developed his skills to where he is successfully working at Raising Cane's. This is Sam's last year at the OEC, and the staff will be very sad to see him go. The halls of the OEC will not be the same without him. Congratulations, Samuel. June Vu, student, Crestview Elementary. While in distance learning, June worked persistently to ensure she achieved the most out of her school experience. She met with teachers, asked questions, and advocated for herself when she needed help. She loves learning in the classroom by asking thoughtful questions and learning new things about science. She is always kind and loves socializing with her peers. She is also an incredible artist and loves to share her work with others. Congratulations, June. Edwin Wara, student, Osseo Middle School. Eddie has done an amazing job the last 3 years at Osseo Middle School. During this time, he has invested significant time to his own learning and has excelled as a result. He has also served as a student leader in the classroom. He is always willing to help others who need additional support and serves as a role model for his peers. Eddie also brings a positive energy to every environment that he's a part of. He will be missed at Osseo Middle School, but he will do an outstanding job in high school. Congratulations, everyone. Our final category is making a significant investment in modeling for youth. Reading the awards this evening will be Foundation Trustee Heather Ayer, School Board Member Tanya Simons, and I will present the medallions.
The award for significant investment in modeling for youth speaks to the importance for all of us modeling for our peers and for young people. These people show a passion for being the kind of humans we all strive to be, the ones that change the world. They demonstrate warmth, exemplary character, and the willingness to go out of their way for others. We look up to all of you who have had such a powerful and positive influence on others. The award recipients in this category are Naomi Cooper Greer, student, Brooklyn Middle STEM School. Naomi is an 8th grade student who is active in Brooklyn Middle STEM School's community. She is involved in many leadership roles and respectfully shares her opinions on topics that matter to her and other students. For example, she recently met with school and district leaders to advocate for change in our food and nutrition program. She is excited about the changes that could be made and the impact her voice can make on this topic. She is a very well-rounded student that shines. Congratulations, Naomi. Alexa Davis, student, Osseo Senior High. Lex is this word, I've practiced it all night, epitome of a servant leader. She is selfless in her leadership and ability to be part of something bigger than herself. Her work ethic and ability to navigate the needs of others while still being true to herself is rare. She's up for any challenge and maintains a positive attitude through emotional ups and downs. Lex is incredibly talented and competitive while still being humble. 3 words that describe Lex are respect, commitment, and effort. She is passionate about everything she does. She has a great zeal and believes excellence is found by not taking shortcuts. Lex is successful but continues to embrace every opportunity like it is her first, while making a positive impact on every person who crosses her path. Congratulations, Alexa. Jonice Graham, student, Rice Lake Elementary. Jonice is a blessing for everyone who knows her. She is kind, caring, patient, determined, charismatic, and always offering help. Jonice shows effort in everything she does, and she has an innate ability to know what people need around her. She is not afraid to step up and take the lead, but she can also step back and let others lead when the situation calls for it. She is reliable, calming, and always goes above and beyond. Jonice's thoughtfulness makes her a great friend and role model for other students. Her stamina, smile, and positivity are so appreciated in the classroom and beyond. Jonice, Rice Lake Elementary is so proud to recognize you for your significant investment in modeling for youth. Congratulations, Jonice. Gianna Kamaida, student, Weaver Lake Elementary. Gianna has shown citizenship and leadership throughout her years as a STEM student at Weaver Lake Elementary. She is a role model by being a student ambassador, showing the Weaver way, and speaking on social justice and race topics. She is dedicated to her STEM education, and we can't wait to see what the future brings for her. Congratulations, Gianna. Percy Lee, student, 279 Online Middle School. Percy is an exceptional example of an advocate and is unapologetically himself. Percy's openness to share his experience with adversities and his public advocacy efforts help his peers feel seen. Percy is passionate about celebrating differences and making our school a better place for all. Congratulations, Percy. Kim Monbo, student, Woodland Elementary. Kim is a fantastic leader in his classroom, always helping others to calm down when upset, correcting friends when they're wanting to make poor choices, and cheering classmates up when sad. Kim also volunteers with kindergarten every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and loves to work with this age group and being a role model for them. This year, he's also a SOAR ambassador. SOAR stands for Safety, Own Your Actions, Act with Leadership, and Be Resourceful. As an ambassador, Kim helps with the school store, mentoring, and being a helper at first grade recess. He is the perfect model for fifth graders and all of Woodland students, leading by example. Congratulations, Kim. Felicia Phillips, Education Support Professional, Garden City Elementary. Felicia supports Garden City Elementary's social emotional learning and behavior program by facilitating restorative chats, small groups, and supporting students. She has spent most of this school year working without the support of additional team members. She has met this challenge head-on by forging relationships and creating opportunities for students to lead, shine, and most importantly, recover from their mistakes with dignity and respect. In addition, she has managed to write and publish 2 children's books, Coping with COVID for Kids, and Dear Black Girl, You Can. She is an amazing educator, author, and human being. She is a true role model for our students, families, and staff. Congratulations, Felicia. Madeline Wagner, student, Rush Creek Elementary. Maddie Wagner has made a significant investment in modeling for youth and her peers. She has a kind heart, loves to smile, and her laughter brightens the room. Maddie has had her own personal struggles with a family illness that has occurred throughout her elementary years. She has always put those who have greater needs before herself, supporting them in the background and being their cheerleader. Maddie is kind to everyone and always makes sure everyone is included. She offers to help all students in the classroom, especially those with special needs. Maddie is a positive leader and has voted into student council by her class. She sets a great example in the classroom and others look up to her. Congratulations, Maddie. This completes the program for this evening. Award recipients, please make your way back up to the stage for a group picture. And remember when you leave to take your award certificate that's displayed in the cafeteria. Don't be shy, come on up. Before we depart, I'd like to thank our sponsors. First Student, Russ and Kathy Funk, ATS and R Players, Architects, Engineers, Ilby Gilmore, Karen Jager, Anton Enterprises, Maple Grove Pearl Vision, Linda Pasco, St. Paul Linoleum and Carpet Company, True Stone Financial Credit Union, and let's give our award winners another round of applause.